Sarita Gupta is 23. She lives in Balrampur, UP. She is now pregnant for the third time. It's 10 p.m. She has been in labor for 6 hours. The umbilical cord is twisted around the baby's neck and it's strangling the baby. The midwife is trying to untangle the cord without hurting the child. She can't. The baby is choking. Only a gynecologist can help. At 11:07 p.m., the baby is declared dead. At 11:45 p.m., Sarita dies of internal bleeding. It's now 12:20 a.m. in Hyderabad. Ashok Reddy is standing at the edge of the balcony of his 5th floor apartment. It's been 6 years since his MBBS degree, but he has not been able to get a postgraduate gynecology seat since. The concrete floor of his building compound appears more comforting than going back to his struggle. He takes a step forward. Ashok is declared dead at 1:15 a.m. He was 29. In India, every single minute, a baby dies. Every hour, at least 6 young women lose their lives during childbirth. Every day on average, at least one doctor kills himself. These are lives that could have been saved. So where does one start to change this? The number of seats for postgraduate students in medical colleges is abysmally low, in the mistaken belief that India needs MBBS doctors and not specialists. The fact though remains that MBBS doctors cannot treat 9 out of 10 primary causes of death. What the country and its people need today are specialists. Realizing that public opinion was the only way to make the government act, the Association of Healthcare Providers, India, approached the agency to design a campaign that would bring the issue alive and rouse the masses. On delving deeper into the issue, the right diagnosis was made. It was not an MBBS doctor who needed a PG seat, but India that needed a PG doctor. This key insight led to the strategy to transform this movement into a revolution by connecting the shortage of every PG seat to a healthcare crisis that India was likely to face, which was brought alive through the big idea. Save the doctor, save the nation. The message of the campaign was spread through a video on YouTube.
We have hardly 12,000 postgraduate doctors or specialists that graduate every year. Do we have enough specialist doctors? The answer is a big no.
Today we are facing a crisis.
A crisis that will determine our future as a country.
It takes more than 10 years to train a heart surgeon to operate on this little baby's heart.
So I ask the question, who will replace us?
T-shirts and posters were developed to help medical students propagate the cause across colleges and through regular posts on the Save the Doctor Facebook page. Through social media, people from all corners of the country were urged to flood the inbox of the health minister with appeals. 10 mega rallies were held across 10 cities by medical students and their supporters. Inspired by the campaign, leading cardiac surgeons Dr. Devi Shetty and Dr. Naresh Trehan and IMA Secretary General Dr. Narendra Saini released videos extending their support. The movement created a stir and got covered in major newspapers and news channels across the country. It's the beginning of a new possibility, where Dr. Ashok Reddy will reach in time to save Sarita Gupta